Hi guys, it's time for another video, and for today's video I want us to look at the vocabulary on page 511, 511, and the words for today are dismay, controversy, outcry, peril, and calamities, right? Um, Again, you can find those on page 511 or at the end of the reading on page 516. So let's look at the first word, dismay, which means to be concerned and distressed, but caused by something unexpected. Think of something unfortunate like when somebody dies in the family. A death is always something that is unexpected and sudden. For many of us, it's always sudden. So something that has you alarmed or shocked. So it's always something negative, right? That has you dismayed. In other words, something that has you feeling sad. Some example sentences. Um, to his dismay, his friend suddenly died. And then the other one there is they were dismayed by the changing laws in the country. So if laws are suddenly changed that people don't like, then that may cause some dismay, right? And there you can see the pictures of the two players who are extremely saddened, dismayed, and even there they're trying to lift him up in support, but obviously they are devastated. The second word is controversy, and this means a prolonged public disagreement or heated discussion. The example that I used for this when I was teaching this in the class is that imagine having a football game that goes into extra time and then overtime, and then in the last possible minute, the referee gives a penalty that the other team obviously would feel that it was unfair, and the first team wins the game, and there is a dispute between the two teams, or at least the supporters of the two teams, of whether the decision was fair or not. So a prolonged public disagreement um, is the key phrase there, or heated discussion, right? A dispute or debate is the synonym, and the example sentences. The design of the building caused a controversy, and selling their best player caused a huge controversy in the club, right? Again, there are two opposing sides of picture showing one approving and one disapproving of a particular action. The third word is outcry, and the definition, very simply, a strong expression of public disapproval or anger. Outcry is a word that has two meanings. The one is to scream or to shout, to cry out, in literal terms, and the other one means like a protest or a complaint. And there we have a protest. Even the baby has made a sign to protest whatever law or whatever decision it is that's made. The example sentences: there's a public outcry over the ban on sport, and a loud outcry was raised in the community. So a loud outcry would be a great shouting, right? And usually when you have a protest like this, there's a lot of shouting. So that's one way to look at an outcry, and another one is, of course, the protest itself. Perilous um, is the fourth word, and this means to be full of danger or risk, hazardous or risky. Maybe I could have chosen a better synonym there, but risky and hazardous are good ones. This is a picture from one of the most dangerous roads in the world. I believe it's a road somewhere in South America, and you can see the truck at the back there struggling to come through, and miraculously the bus made it through somehow. Um, the example sentences here: the economy is in perilous situation, is in a perilous situation, which means probably the economy is in a lot of danger. and the journey south is full of many perils. Yes, many dangers. And the fifth word, calamities. This is plural for the word calamity, and the definition there is an event causing great and often sudden damage or distress. A disaster or a crisis are the synonyms there, right? Now think of something like an earthquake or a volcano or even a pandemic that comes on suddenly and is devastating in its effect. The example sentences there: emergency protocol is necessary to avoid calamities. The city suffered severe calamities from an earthquake, as you can see by the damaged road. So those are all the words for this week. I hope that this video has been helpful. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a nice day. Goodbye.